Was the people of this generation surprised about the claim of the founder of the Zion Prayer Movement outreach leader, a person of Ebuka Obi? Now, it is possible for somebody to keep himself pure for the use of God. Because in this generation, people do not believe again that you can even find somebody who is a virgin. Here, the overseer, the general overseer of this mission, is claiming that right from his childhood till now, he had never had sex with any lady in his life, because he has promised God that if not until he has married, that he's not going to see the nakedness of any woman. Because why he came up with this issue is that some persons were allegedly said that how can a full-grown man who is a pastor does not have wife and he doesn't care? Listen, it can happen that way based on the promise that one has had with God. Now, as the news continue, let us hear something. The founder of the Zion Prayer Movement Outreach, ZPMO, Ebuka Obi, has claimed that he has never had sexual intercourse with any woman despite being unmarried. The Igbo cleric made this known during a recent interview with the BBC Igbo, where he revealed that he vowed to God 12 years ago to remain celibate until marriage. I have never dated before. I have never had sexual intercourse with any woman. Any woman who says I have had sexual intercourse with her should speak up, he said. You can see that. I think the pastor here is bold to speak out publicly that he has vowed to God 12 years ago that he will never have sex until marriage. He say here clearly that if any woman claim that he has had sex with the person, he say he should come up and speak up so that the public can hear. You can see that. Explaining why it is yet to settle down, the Imo State indigent said, qualities in a woman is not the reason I am not yet married. What's holding me back is that I want to hear from the voice of God on it. He has never directed me about marriage. I prayed for 100 days last year to hear from God, but there wasn't a sign. Now you can see, as this is somebody who is waiting on God for an answer. This is somebody who does not want to make a mistake. You know, in life, if you go by yourself to do anything, you may make mistake. Now you can hear the man of God saying he prayed 100 days so that he could hear from God, but there was no answer. But we believe that the answer is on the way coming, as the man of God kept waiting. But on the other hand, I believe that what Ebuka Obi is saying is the truth, because some people they can forge what does not exist. If there is anything behind this, it is left for you and your God, not anybody. If you came to the public to see if it is true, it is left for you and your God, because what you are saying here today is a lesson for others who are, and so many things has been saying against men of God that this and that cannot happen, but somebody has yet to claim. I think it is possible to still have virgin in this generation. Ovi revealed that he was 8 years old when he started his spiritual practices and began to hear from the Holy Spirit. He added that at age 12, he placed his hands on church altar and made 3 promises. The first is that he will not have sex until he gets married. Also, he promised to God is promised not to leave the Catholic Church. The spiritual actor the spiritual director also defended his prophecy, saying the Holy Spirit inspired them, adding that he never attended a theological school. Speaking on the fake miracles allegations, the cleric said those claiming such are misguided. It takes somebody who is fake to be able to identify what is fake. I don't know what is called a regime miracle. I have never experienced it before, he said, admitting that some men of God perform fake miracles. Yes, he is saying here that by the by the auction of God upon him, he do hear from the Holy Spirit, and that he has made three promises to God. Number one, he said that if not until he get married, he will not have sex. Number two, he said that he will not leave Catholic Church, and also he's saying that he does not know anything that is called fake miracles. That by the grace of God, God has been using him to do one thing or the other for people. That what he's doing is not fake. So ladies and gentlemen, what has come up with this man today is something that some people find it difficult, but somebody is doing this one. There is nothing that is not possible if one kept himself for God. So I think the public have a lesson to learn here, most especially some people who thought that sexual intercourse is a part of life. It's not a part of life. Oh. It's not a part of life at all. I'm talking about the early, because some youth, when they are growing up as early as age 12, 13, they already started having sex. That is why you see that our youth today has spoiled themselves everywhere. So I will leave this word with the youth. Please let us learn with this man of God, because what he's saying is worth learning. Thanks for listening.